It was an ordinary morning at a busy construction site in downtown Chicago. The air buzzed with the sounds of drilling, metal clanking and workers shouting over the noise. Among the dozens of laborers, one man stood out, Derek Johnson, a quiet black construction worker who rarely spoke unless necessary. He was known for his discipline, kindness, and unmatched work ethic. What no one knew, however, was that Derek carried a secret that would soon astonish everyone, including the billionaire who owned the very building they were constructing. That day, Edward Sterling, the millionaire CEO behind the massive project, decided to make an unexpected visit to inspect the site. Dressed in an expensive suit, Edward walked through the dusty grounds, accompanied by engineers and supervisors from different countries. As he observed, a disagreement suddenly broke out between the German architect and a French engineer over the blueprints. Their argument grew tense. Neither side could understand the other clearly. That's when Derek, holding a steel beam over his shoulder, calmly stepped forward and spoke, in perfect German. The men froze, their eyes wide. Then, as the French engineer responded, Derek fluently switched to French, mediating the entire conversation like a seasoned diplomat. The CEO stood speechless. Curious, Edward tested him further, asking questions in Spanish, Italian, and even Mandarin, and to everyone's astonishment, Derek responded fluently in each language. He explained he had once been a linguistics professor and translator, but after his mother fell ill and he couldn't afford her medical bills, he gave up everything to work construction and support his family. His humility and brilliance touched everyone on site. Edward was deeply moved. Right there, he told Derek to meet him at his office the next day. A week later, news spread that Derek had been hired as head of international relations for Sterling Global Industries with a salary that changed his life forever. Derek's story became an inspiration across the city, a reminder that greatness often hides in plain sight, wearing dusty boots instead of polished shoes. The same man who once lifted bricks now built bridges between nations with his voice and mind.